Question number 35. Renudut Limited enters into contract with XYZ Limited on 2nd July for a period of 2 years for construction of a new building to be used for commercial purposes for a total consideration of 150 lakhs. As per the terms of the contract, Renudut, they change the name here. So it's Renudut only. So is required to make the payment at different stages of completion of the building, namely, so 50%, 75% and 100%. So determine the time of supply using relevant details. So it's a continuous supply of service. In case of continuous supply of service, they are asking time of supply. First we will see due date of invoice. Whether payment due date is given in the contract, no, but payment is linked to completion of an event. Whenever that event is completed, that is the due date of invoice. So what is the date on which this event is completed? This is the due date of invoice. Then this is the actual date of invoice. Whether first case invoice is given within due date, yes. So invoice date or payment date, whichever is earlier. So the time of supply will be 2/7/2020. Then 50% completion of building. Due date of invoice 15 March. Actual date of invoice 23rd March. So invoice not given within due date. So therefore due date of invoice or date of payment, whichever is earlier. So 15/3/2021 is the time of supply. Then 26 is the due date. 24/7 is the actual date. Invoice not given within due date. So completion date or payment date, whichever is earlier, that is 26/2021. Then 100% completion 39/39. Invoice is given on time. So invoice date or payment date, whichever is earlier. So 29/2021. 27. First case 27. Second case 15/3. Third case 26. Okay. And last case 29. So be careful. The date on which payment is linked to completion of event, as and when that event is completed, is the due date of invoice. And due date of invoice, actual date of invoice, we need to check. If invoice is given within due date, invoice date or payment date. Otherwise, completion date or payment date, whichever is earlier, will be taken. So this question is based on continuous supply of service and time of supply. So in this question, invoice is also due date of invoice also connected with the time of supply.